episode of Off the Shelf. And tonight we are talking about a film that somebody picked 2 weeks ago on an episode that I actually was only a part of for a little bit because I couldn't be there. So, John, you picked Fright Night, correct?
I did.
Were you so when you picked this? Were you so excited because you like?
I was very excited. So first off, I was reluctant to pick it because you guys just covered it on your podcast not that long ago.
Right.
And then I also, in listening to that, I was like, I can't wait to like talk to these guys about this movie because Jamie and I adore it and we love it so much.
Love it.
And the weirdest, strangest coincidence has occurred. Like,
yes.
Like, Mike, do you want to walk us through this because you're the one that discovered this? Like,
hey, Charlie, get us up to speed here.
yeah.
Yeah, I got my blazer and my.
You're so cool, Brewster.
Perfect.
So I'm scrolling today, and you know how like on Instagram, like people like will post about anniversaries all the time, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait, Fright Night. I see a lot of Fright Night in my Instagram feed. What's going on? And I realized today is the anniversary. What we say it was, Jamie? It was like 41.
It's 41.
41.
Because it's 85. So yeah.
So we had no clue, and John had no clue when he picked this 2 weeks ago that we were going to be discussing the movie on the anniversary, which makes it extra special. So I'm so excited to be talking about this movie because I love it, and I know, Matt, you love it as well.
Oh, listen, I've said this about this movie. I want to actually mention probably The Lost Boys a few times on this episode just as a comparative thing. But if you got my gun to my head, man, I'm picking this by a hair over Lost Boys. I know it's probably a really divisive pick, but
yeah,
by this much.
I mean, I think amongst this group that might, I don't know, that would be my answer too. Like this movie by a hair. Like I love The Lost Boys. I adore The Lost Boys.
Me too.
As much as this, but I don't know. There's something about this movie. I didn't have it pre-picked. Like I said, I had it on a short list, and I knew it was something I wanted to talk about, but I was reluctant to pick it simply again because you guys had recently covered it. But now we're gonna do it again. I can't wait to talk about this with you guys because I love this movie and I love you guys. So let's do it.
Well, thank you. And I'm excited to talk about it as well.
Me too, because every time, right, Mike, we have an episode, we always forget stuff. So it's just like perfect for you guys to kind of like bring up stuff maybe we didn't mention on it or that get new perspectives. This is what we love about this. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I feel like this is one of those movies when we first all met each other online. This is one of those movies that we discussed and kind of like we had sort of a collective love of, you know what I mean? Which I think it's definitely one of those films that I think of when I think of horror dads and Alone in the Dark kind of being friends, you know, which is super cool.
Dude.
Yeah, Mike, I was going to say that if I had to pick a movie, like if the four of us did if the four of us did like a...
perfectly
perfect.
Yeah, and Mud Nelson's here. What's up?
What's
anytime,
up, boys?
buddy, anytime.
But Mike, if we were to do like a screening, co-op screening, Alone in the Dark, Horror Dads, I feel like this would be the #1 movie that we would do.
Probably.
It would just like fit all of our personalities and all of our horror interests sort of at once.
This or Night of the Creeps probably. There's probably
Totally.
1A and 1B.
Yeah,
exactly.
I feel like, that's definitely a film that we've all talked about as well.
Yeah, if you if you meet someone and you ask them what their favorite horror movie is, it tells you a lot about somebody. That's why I always feel weird just saying Scream because I feel like it's like me saying I like vanilla ice cream the best.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's like, I feel like this is a movie that when you hear somebody say they love this movie, it's like, all right, I can get along with you pretty well because I know that you love this movie.
You want to get an apartment together?
Yeah, exactly.
You like this movie as much as I do?
Babysit my kids?
Yeah, it is like a perfect litmus test film. If people know Fright Night, first of all, that's cool. But if they love it, that's even cooler. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I feel
And
like
I think part of the appeal, anyway, is John. I know you guys recently did your Creature episode, and when you got to, I believe it was the Blob, you were talking about how Jamie hadn't, but you'd grown up with this, like your parents watching this, like the early stuff, the classic stuff. I think this movie has its feet like firmly entrenched in the past and paying homage to all those old films, right, with some of the tropes and things that they perpetuate here, and yet really 80s like melts into it as well, especially with the soundtrack, obviously. But I just think it really does a good job of really like throwing a big hug on the past and showing a lot of reverence for it, but then yet kind of making it current to the bright MTV crowd that was going on in the mid 80s. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%, Maddie. That's a good point.
I feel like a lot of movies in the 80s did that. They would throw homage to the 50s and 60s monster movies, especially John Carpenter, the likes of those. But I feel like now we do that just with the 80s. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's not far off from what they were doing then. It just works for us now, like doubly.
Mm-hmm.
That's such an interesting, like, we talk about this phenomenon a lot, about how so much media spends time trying to be a different area, or a different era rather. So you watch Stranger Things, great, one of the more popular shows of recent time, and it takes place in a time that isn't right now. And Jamie and I were talking about it, it's like, is anyone going to want to be in the current time that we're in the future? Like, remove COVID from the equation, because that's a very important thing that everyone understands and can have an opinion on. Like, are we in an era that is going to want to be replicated at some point?
You mean from the movie space? Is that what you're talking about as far as
like
the
in
movies
40
we're watching?
years, our movie's going to be set in 2026.
Yeah, like
Or-
liminal horror.
Or
That's basically
or
where
like
we're at.
kids are gonna be like, yeah, I'm dressed so 2020s. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
is that gonna be a thing? Like,
Who are they going to dress like? Bear? Like
I don't know.
that's
I
just
really
not a
don't know.
look. I don't. It's just not a look. I don't know.
I think it'll happen. You know what I mean? I think right now we're saying that's weird, but like then maybe there'll be stuff that we don't realize. Because like when you think of 80s fashion, it's very like cartoony and very bright. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But there might
Check
be
out
things.
my Tusk costume. Look at my new Coyotes costume, man. Isn't it awesome?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Speaking of what on the Creatures episode, Jamie, what was the movie you started with?
You can start with Coyotes.
Coyotes. Because
Is
I
that the
was.
one I started with? Yeah.
That's
it was
one you
Blood
started with
Island.
because that's the one you like
Yeah.
the least.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's classic Jamie to be like, yeah, my first pick is this movie that is really bad.
The past
started
like,
doing
5
that now.
episodes-
You're like, this
Yeah.
movie's terrible.
Yeah.
But I like he was
Well,
honest about it, though. I like that
Very
he wasn't,
honest.
you know, he
No, I
wasn't
love that.
kissing his
Also,
ass.
it's a warning to any listeners. Like,
Yeah.
if you've been eyeing this up, it sucks. So know what you're getting into.
don't think this is good, but I'll
Right.
give you it straight.
Oh my
And if I
gosh.
quoted you correctly, James, you said you love Graveyard Shift, which I was like, wow, that is a statement you don't hear every day.
And you know what? I really didn't until I think it might have been last year that they would play that every day on AMC Fear Fest for some reason. They were doing a lot of Stephen
Oh,
King.
they constantly, it was
And
running.
so that
yes.
movie was on constantly, and I just like every time it was on, I would watch it, and I found myself falling more deeply in love with just the whole ambiance of the film.
That was
Yeah.
90, right? That was 1990? See, if
I
you
think
put
it
that
was
alongside.
definitely 90s.
No, I think it was 90. Because if
Wow.
you put that right alongside Tremors, right, the same year, if you put it like that, those two movies in a fucking drive-in, like that's gold right there. Like, because you know what you're in
Yeah.
for. You're not in for like serious, like, oh my God, I'm going to be scared out of my mind. It's really, because Graveyard Shift is, I mean, I can't really grab onto it, but I know what it's doing, and I think it does a good job. And it's one of the hottest movies I've ever, when you're literally sweating watching it, feeling like,
Oh, dude.
oh my God, these people are in misery. Like it's
Welcome
120 degrees.
to Fright Night.
Just a reminder what movie we're talking about, guys. We're going off the rails on Graveyard Shift.
What
Well, you
is
guys
happening?
these guys are the purveyors of the burbs, right? This is just get us
yeah.
back on track
Yes,
here, Mike. The reason I'm
yes.
mentioning the burbs is because the neighborhood of the burbs is Fright Night. It is like
Is
the
it?
same. It has
It-
to be.
is
It
it?
has to be.
Like, I always thought
There's
it
no
was.
way it's not. There's no
But-
way it's not.
But we don't know that for sure. I don't know if it's the same studio. That's the thing. Like, I think one is Universal and one is like MGM or Paramount. I forget. Like,
Well, I know this was filmed where a lot of the like Spellbound and E.T. and Gone with the Wind, a lot of like classic Beetlejuice, a lot of movies were filmed where Fright Night was filmed. But you
know who I
watch
can
this.
ask?
There's
I
no
can-
way it's not the Burbs. There's no way. It's like when you watch Back to the Future and you're like, this is where what do we got? Teen Wolf. It's the same fucking neighborhood in South
No.
Pasadena that they're walking by, you know,
Well-
the same houses, and it's crazy.
right. But look, what I'm saying is the Burbs was a studio lot. You know what I mean? And
Well, I think it is a studio lot. I do.
Fright Night is. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. But I'm just saying, is it the same one?
I think so. I mean,
Yeah, it
somebody has to
definitely-
look that up, but I think it has to.
It
be.
definitely looks at it for sure. You know what I mean?
I'll
It definitely
text
does.
Corey Danziger, who we had on the show, who was in the Burbs.
Yeah, there you go.
The son,
Oh,
Tom
yeah.
Hanks' son.
Yeah, he might know.
I still text that dude whenever I watch the Burbs for the first time
Oh, that's so
on
cool.
the year. Yeah.
That's
Great
awesome.
guy.
But
Great
yeah,
guy.
that neighborhood is really cool. And one thing I want to get right off the bat, pointing attention to, is Charlie's bedroom is like one of my. I don't know about you guys, but like, I love the fact that Charlie's bedroom is like home base for him. and it's like his safe place. But I love his bedroom. Like there's
Yeah.
something about when they show his bedroom. He's got the TV, you know, he's got the windows, the wind's blowing.
He's got the
through.
girls' locker room sign hanging
Yeah,
on the wall.
yeah. He's got the Coors beer like neon
Of course
sign.
he does.
Dude,
Yes.
that scene's on right now. I have it on the Coors beer.
Yeah.
Neon sign, like
It's so
Right.
cool. I just love always.
Well, it
when
does. Yes. Go ahead, Mike.
No, I was just gonna say when watching this as a kid, I always like was so envious of his bedroom. You know what I mean? Because it was like another character almost in the movie.
Yes,
for me,
it does
you
the
know what I
rear
mean?
window. It does the rear window intro where it shows the
does.
whole. It just does that slow pan through the bedroom. You're like, okay, I have this. I feel like I'm in this room. It's all around, like John's room, like John's space right now, or Jamie's, or yours,
Yeah.
Mike. Like, you know, I have a lame space. I just have a couple of walls. I threw a couple of
No,
posters up, but you guys have
it's
a
not lame.
legitimate like spaces where it would be cool. Like you want to be there, and that's like you're saying. I think you really feel that.
I would do my homework in your room any day. I don't do homework anymore, but I would. is what I'm
Right. If you had homework, you would. Yeah, totally.
But I get the Burbs reference. I get the Rear Window reference. All of that, Maddie. Like the suburban feel here. Like the reason I got so turned off by the reboot of this movie was because they took you into the desert, right?
Yeah.
And I just felt so disconnected from like suburban middle America. Like this is very clearly California.
I actually don't hate that movie. I watched it a couple of times since. It's actually decent. It's not terrible. It's a good movie. It's not a great movie, but it's
Yeah,
decent.
the CGI is just like really.
Yeah,
cheesy.
well, was it 2011 or somewhere around there? It just
Yeah, with like the heyday of like let's just generate this.
They
real
took a
quick.
while to figure that out because even the early 2000s, all the way to 2011, we're still talking about crappy effects. I mean, it's just it wasn't a great time for
No.
you know.
No.
But I love the voyeurism, the neighbor to neighbor, the window to window. Like
Yeah.
everyone in this town, like in this space, not the town, but everyone in the story is interconnected.
Well, the connection between Jerry and Dandridge and Charlie, just even when after he has the encounter in his room, which is absolutely horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
They show that scene where you show him his hand is dripping, and what's the guy? What's his like glamored guy?
And
Oh,
That's always
Billy
there.
Cole.
Billy Cole, thank you.
Mhm.
He's like standing over and they're draining the thing. He even says, "I'm looking at." Like even then, he's looking at him across the
Right,
yard.
he's
And it's like,
literally
holy crap!
yeah,
he's always
his
stalking him.
room, yeah, that where he takes the women and where he was
And
repairing.
Charlie
his
is
hand.
so terrified in that scene. Like that is like the scare. He's just like shaking. Like he just
Yeah.
had this encounter that he survived somehow, right?
Yeah.
With a pencil or whatever he does to. But man, that's just man. Jerry is just so suave and then so terrifying in the flip
Yeah.
of a coin.
oh,
absolutely.
he's so good in this movie, man.
He really is. Yeah, I really love.
good
I
in it.
love his acting in this and just the way he plays this sort of like suave vampire. You know what I mean? He's so good.
And they do
He's
such a
awesome.
great job of like explaining all of the, not all, but most of the characters to you within the first 10 minutes of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you immediately meet Peter Vincent because he's on television.
Yep.
It's masterfully done. It pans down to like kids being kids on the floor, right? And then the mom is introduced, and that scene is so funny to me because, like, much like our buddy here, are you gonna make love to me or not? Like they run down the stairs, like, are you ready to make love to me or
yes,
not?
she
And
says it's so loud and she's right on the couch.
right
I know.
there. And she's like, are you two having a lovers quarrel or whatever she
Yes,
said?
Spat.
lovers.
Spat.
That's exactly what she says. Yeah.
No, she says spat. Lovers spat.
Lovers spat, yeah. And I love how you legit, like, you're like, okay, this mom is filled with unconditional love.
Yes, Charlie. She wants to bang you. Would you take care of her for God's sakes?
Yeah. And like clearly, like, yeah. So you
And
know
they're what, like
everyone's
16,
personality
17
in
at
it.
this time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
I-
probably
I-
seniors, right? I
Right.
guess.
Yeah.
I mean, what's her name? Is probably 30 years old at this point, but or
Yeah, of
nearing
course.
30.
Yeah.
She's definitely not the teen. I mean, we talked about the Lost Boys, how on our episode, how much those people were right near being teenagers, and it really sells that. But in this case, Amanda Bierce is like probably
Oh.
29,
Yeah,
if not
which is-
30
Yeah,
at this point.
She was the
Unbelievable.
oldest. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Their relationship's great. I love how they start in Charlie's bedroom, which is awesome. And I love how you hear something and you don't know what it is. They're sort of doing that like Hitchcock Rear Window thing where they're sort of like telling the story of Charlie without showing Charlie, right? By
Yeah.
showing his room, which I love. But you hear something and then you realize it's the television and Charlie's watching a vampire flick. And I love that too. I love the fact that we get this sort of introduction of horror in horror, you know what I mean? Which is kind of like very meta, Scream before Scream, which I think is really cool. You know, we're getting this like vampire lore, built into the story of the movie, which is really cool.
And landing Roddy McDowell is just the trump card of this movie. And the fact that his character has made dozens of these movies, and yet he calls bullshit on all of it. And then he's actually, I mean, what a genius screenplay. And then he's actually confronted and has to become the characters that he's played for so long. There is a genius in that whole premise. That writing
and conflicted,
is just,
and he's conflicted in doing
of course.
it too. Yeah,
But he's got such a thing for young, like he feels so bad. Even when Evil's a vampire and he doesn't know it, he grabs him into his apartment and shuts the door. He's like, he really like starts to be, he's buying into like he's the emotions and like we have to sit like I don't want you guys, in the beginning he's just like, yeah, give me the $500, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna get out of town. They kicked me out, my show's over, they canceled me. But then he's really becomes invested pretty quickly.
Yeah, he definitely does.
By the way, I looked it up, Maddie. She was 27.
Okay.
27.
27,
wow.
playing 17, so it's pretty good.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah. So one thing, Matt, you just mentioned, which I thought was cool, when you're talking about Peter Vincent, I love how he sort of talks about the kind of change of horror and like the classic vampire thing is gone, and he talks about slasher movies, which obviously at this time it's true. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We have a vampire movie in the mid '80s when slashers
We're up to Friday 5. Yep.
Yeah, slashers are huge at this moment, and they're calling attention to that in the movie. You know what I mean? Which I think is really cool too.
Yes, you're right. So Brad Fiedel just came off of the amazing Terminator score, and here he is doing this movie with those little friggin' synth patches that he's got going on. The music in this is so subtle; it doesn't hit you over the head, but man, it really is kind of, how Carpenter like They Live starts It just starts with that acoustic guitar, and this kind of has that with the synth. It doesn't hit you over the head, but it keeps repeating the themes and kind of building on it, right? To build as the tension builds. I think it's really, really smart what he does in this movie.
Also, Maddie, did you notice again Jamie's face when you started talking about the synths? It was like he was reading.
It was a Deadwood face,
like a Valentine from an old person, like a person he once loved. Like your face was just filled with pure happiness, Jamie.
Well, we want Jamie to be happy purely, in the purest way he can be.
Absolutely.
Get the synth going, and he will be.
I was trying to think of that other dude's name. Ross Levinson is the one. I think he had a lot to do with the music as well in that.
Yeah. Well,
He's the one that says in the documentary, "What You're So Cool, Brewster" is the name of it.
Yes.
He says in there that like somebody calls him, a woman called him like to his personal line. There it is.
Yeah.
And she said like, "Hey, would you do you have a longer version of that song, the one that they play like when he's biting her neck upstairs, like turning her?"
Yes.
And that like seductive song that's playing.
Yes.
And the woman is like, "Do you have a longer version of that? Because my boyfriend and I love to like, during that song." And
wow.
It's more insinuated. She doesn't say it, but he was like, "I can't believe that like somebody called me wanting a longer version of the song to do God knows what to."
Is that the dun dun dun?
Yeah.
That
yeah,
one?
I think it's that one.
Yeah. That's awesome. It's so cool.
A lot of good tidbits on the documentary.
We need to talk about this really quickly. I know Jamie and I have stood on the side of the fact that this is not a school cafeteria. I know this is a bullshit point, but we really need to talk about this. I rewatched it again today. Amanda Bierce is entering what seems to be a clothing store. There's tons of stuff behind her. There's metal shelves. There's no way this is a school. They enter. There's 4 or 5 cafeteria ladies dressed in red walking around serving children at booths that look like diner, but there's no way this is a cafeteria. I'm sorry. I will stand by this. There's no way this is a school cafeteria. There's just no way.
No,
way.
it's not.
I never said it was a cafeteria.
Yeah.
You're the
Yes,
one
you
who
did. No,
you
you told me it was a school cafeteria. I'm telling you, IMDb quoted that it was a school. I was calling BS on this because I'm like, there's no way.
It's a diner. I never said it was a cafeteria. I said it was.
It has to be a diner. There's no way.
It's
You're the
100%
one who
a
said it
diner.
was a school cafeteria, Matt.
No,
You
no.
said
I
it.
said IMDb said it was. I didn't say I agree with it because obviously I very much disagree.
We need to go back to the tape then, because I'm pretty sure you said it was.
Well, the only reason
the episode. You
Okay,
said
the
it
only
was
reason
it.
I said that is because IMDb. But I'm watching it today. I'm like, there's no way this is a school.
I know.
No.
I know. Yeah. You try
I mean,
to throw it on
I've
me.
spent like 25 years thinking it was a school cafeteria until you guys brought it up, and I was like, oh wait, it's not.
Yeah, it's totally a diner. It's obviously a diner.
Yeah, there was a point in life where I like, as of a few months ago, a year ago maybe, that I thought it was a cafeteria just in my mind.
Yeah,
It's
this
like a
was not-
diner in a mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
a point in life for Jamie and I. This was like our lives up until this year.
Right.
And if I did say that, I'm
Roseanne Barr
correcting
would
it.
have worked.
Matt,
Exactly.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
find the clip. and
Without-
play
Mike,
it
you
for
can find the clip all you want. If I'm actually saying, if I said that, then F me and what I said on the Fright Night thing. Because I only said that because IMDb thinks that they're gods, and whoever writes that is not always right. They're not correct.
Welcome to Fright Night. For real.
For real.
For real. All right, what else? What else should we mention about this film? Evil. Let's talk about Evil
I think
because
that was the next place I wanted to go. Jamie,
come on,
Evil.
you got to tell me that in Scream, Kevin Williamson didn't write Randy as sort of a form of evil, right? Because evil's like this guy that's way into horror. I don't know. I think he's pretty cool. He's over the top, and some people, like younger generations, I think he's annoying, but I think he's amazing. I think he's so great in this movie.
And Randy does not get the emotional arc that Evil gets.
No.
Man. When he's in the alleyway
in
and
part two,
tears are literally flowing
Yeah.
down his face as the
Yeah.
promise of they're not gonna hurt you anymore. And his face lights up like, oh my God, like he has been stepped on his whole life.
Yeah.
And now there's this new possibility out there. And he literally, obviously, Jerry being this persuasive, glamoring type, can make him do that. But at the same time, I don't know. It's a combination of the two because Evil is willing, almost too willing, to like take his hand, by the way, his claw hand with the nails fully out and everything, and just go because you know it's just enough of this shit already. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. I love that
Yeah,
scene very
Stephen
much.
Jeffries does really good work in this one.
He
even
does.
said like when he went in there, this was never a role that he even did. He typically did like a straight laced type of kid, like in a romantic role or whatever, like a lead type of role. So when in here, like, what the hell is this? And then like to learn that all these things were kind of just products of him learning this role on the fly, like the laugh and the way that he delivers the line, "You're so cool, Brewster." Like all of that stuff was out of his his pocket, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he wasn't
And
directed
he's
to
just
do that,
making
right?
this- I think it was just like, hey, do this goofy laugh or deliver it in a way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he just nailed it, and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He nailed it.
Yeah, it's so quirky and unique, you know? Just very quirky, very unique, very
And if
memorable.
you think about it, he's the last thing we hear when this movie ends,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. He gets, you know what I mean? It's
But
kinda
to Mike's
neat.
point, though, he's right, though. I think people could watch this and he could be grating to some people. They'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
my God, this guy's way too much. It's just, I can't
Yes.
stand this.
Yeah.
Like, almost like, what's her name? Tina in part 5 of Halloween. You know, it's like some people really can't stand her. And I really think that she has a cool arc. And I really like champion her because I think she's cool in that movie and how much she stands by Jamie and stuff. But
There's, I love
I
pointing
like
this
Tina,
out.
yeah.
Matt and I usually talk about this on our episodes, but like, I love pointing out things that I haven't noticed and I noticed for the first time. And try to, the scene where Amy and Evil are like meeting out in the street and they go inside and Charlie's got like all the candles and shit and he's carving.
oh, yes.
Yeah.
The garlic and everything, yes.
Go back and watch that scene and the two of them are having the conversation and then literally the two of them sprint to see who can get inside first. And it's like
Really?
it's so funny the way they're almost fighting to get through the door.
They're fighting
And
for Charlie.
I
His
guess
attention, his affection.
it just makes me laugh when I saw it and I went back and watched it again and I rewound it and I'm like, oh my God, this is hilarious. I've never noticed this before. But it's just one of those stupid little things that I don't know what Tom Holland said to get them to do that or why they did that. But it's like they're literally like shoving each other out of the way to get through the door. It's really funny.
You know what's funny, Mike? I was thinking the same thing about what I didn't notice. I've noticed it before, but when Evil says that, and the newscaster afterwards talks about the fact that the serial killer in town is decapitating his victims and draining the body of blood. If you think about it, this movie could have really gone a different way and become something really graphic if they wanted to go there and show Jerry like in the middle of his handiwork.
Oh my
let's
God,
say,
yeah,
or something,
yeah.
you know, as he was
Absolutely.
doing. Because like I said, it's tasteful and it doesn't do that. And I love the way it does choose to be classic, and with him shutting the shades very gently and showing the nails and just it shows it's what you don't see. But in the case, this really could have bent a different way, if it wanted to.
I knew John was working on
Look
something.
at the moon. Look at the moon.
When I see John
Mention
looking
classic.
off screen, I'm like, he's doing something. All right. So
Yeah, he's the nodding face, but he's not looking.
All right, so what's
Yeah.
the prompt? And give us some details here. What do we got?
All right.
Eddie
so,
Munster.
Yeah, as is typically the case, I requested a childlike pencil sketch through. This is like one of my only applications of practical use for artificial intelligence for the movie Fright Night. So we got a uber traditional vampire here, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's not Jerry Dandridge for sure.
No.
No,
So
the ears.
and I like the mailbox here of
The
13,
ears.
13, of course.
13.
I like how that's the
13.
thing you call out, man.
You
Yeah, the
have to look
ears.
at the ears, man.
And no,
even-
Maddie, to your point, look at
Even
look
the
at-
moon's a vampire.
Look at the moon. It's what do you call it? Tonight, is that the Tonight video by Smashing Pumpkins?
It looks
Where they
like
read-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they redo the Trip to the Moon, the Méliès film from like 1906 or some shit.
Yep.
And I don't know what's coming out of the chimney here, but something is. So,
The chimney has fangs.
but I thought it appropriate to pop this up when you mentioned the traditional nature of the
I could
film.
picture Charlie Brown and Linus walking right by having a conversation, a really
Yes.
depressing conversation about Charlie's life.
Yeah,
At that-
absolutely.
Right past
And
him, right by that scene.
Right in that scene. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
on their way to the
so-
Great Pumpkin.
Matt and I were saying it would have been funny to ask ChatGPT to draw me and Matt in that little reel that we did to promote our episode, where I was Dandridge and Matt was
Oh
wearing the
God.
wig. And I was like, I want to see a ChatGPT version of that. Or, that was
That was a moment. We had a
that,
moment.
That was definitely a moment. That was probably one of my favorite reels. Because remember there were like cops next door? Remember, Matt, when we were filming it? There was like a
I remember
dog.
people were walking. I think a couple of people in the street saw
Oh,
us
yeah.
actually.
The cop walked up and he was like, "What are you guys doing?" Like, he didn't even say it like, he was like, "What are you doing?" Like, Matt was in the window.
I had
and
no shirt on.
Yeah, and I'm like in the street. Like, it was just so awkward
Oh
and
my
weird. But
God.
we just kept going. Like, it was like we meant, we had to do this. We were like, yeah, we're just filming a reel,
Thank God your family stayed upstairs. God, I just feel very.
No, they
thankful
weren't
for
home,
that.
remember?
Or
Nobody
they
was
weren't
home.
something, but
Yeah.
they weren't. They didn't see us doing it. That
No.
I was just very thankful for
But
that.
my
You don't
dog
do that
did.
around people. Yeah.
No.
My dog kept like poking his head out the window, and we'd have to like start over. It was
Mm.
really funny. Yeah.
So the scene where they convince what's the guy's name? The host
Oh,
Peter Vincent.
Peter
Peter.
Vincent.
to go and see if Jerry, because remember Charlie's already been convinced. He's seen him in his bedroom. He knows
Yep.
he's a vampire. But
Mhm.
they go to the house. That's a great scene because Billy is like just delightfully trying to keep Charlie off balance, standing in his way in the doorway. Like
Yeah.
he's just so good in that
Messing
scene.
with
He
him.
steals that whole scene.
Yeah.
But then Jerry drinks the holy water. It doesn't have an effect. By the way, I never noticed this either, but this got me thinking because Mike, you mentioned this thing about noticing new details. So Charlie casually takes his cross out, and Peter doesn't see him do it.
Yes. Yes.
But Jerry shrinks backward at the sight of it, very, very slightly, but he backs up.
yeah.
Now, my question is this. Is this an inconsistency? Because it is the same cross Charlie pulled on Jerry in his bedroom, in which Jerry very deftly just moved aside and had no effect on him whatsoever. Now, all of a sudden, it's the same cross, but now he's shrinking back from it. So I'm curious. Does
Wait.
Charlie have more faith in this scene? That just doesn't seem
No,
to
but
make sense.
He doesn't
seem to
react
make
to the
sense.
cross in his house. I thought
No, he
did.
does not.
Are you
no, he does
sure?
not. Positive.
Matt,
He like crunches his hand. I'm telling you, it's happened so quickly. He takes it out and he moves his hand over and like bends it away, like so that it doesn't makes him drop it or whatever.
Really?
He doesn't react to it at all.
Huh.
So I don't know if it might be that he doesn't have long enough to see it to react because he very quickly does
Is
it, but
this-
it has
is-
no effect.
Is this a school cafeteria thing, Matt? Am I gonna have to go back?
You're gonna have to go back and see because I'm
pretty sure he reacts.
if you make me go to see if evil or fucking go whoever races to the house, then yes,
That's
you have to
funny.
go see this. Yes.
No, I'm just. I'm
Who gets
not-
to the house first?
I
I'm
think
talking about a major point here.
I just watched this today and yesterday, and I'm pretty sure he reacts in his house when he pulls out the cross.
In Jerry's house, not when he's
No.
in Charlie's bedroom.
In
No, go
Charlie's
back.
bedroom.
You're wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. You're
Okay.
wrong.
All right. Let's.
I actually have the scene on right now.
John,
Is-
yeah.
Is
Please.
it?
Verify for us, please.
Right now.
All right. Don't miss it. Oh, that's right. You have it on two screens. I forgot.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. So
Well,
we're
make sure
gonna
you're
see.
looking.
Matt, you
I'm
can
look-
apologize now.
All right. I'm sorry.
Just kidding.
I'm looking at the one over here.
All right. We'll keep talking while it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's not with him yet, but I'm pretty sure he pulls it out and Jerry backs
Whoa,
up.
he pulls it out and Jerry shrinks away from it. Wow.
He doesn't shrink away, but he definitely scoots back. Like he reacts to it.
Oh god,
right.
he's walking around this house. It's just like
It's creepy.
Yes, he's creeping around.
When
the-
he's
and then he goes
standing
in the
over
closet.
the mom's, when he's standing over the mom's bed and he just stares at her and
And what he does
smiles.
to the door,
Oh yeah,
he
he
like
just
like he
Yeah.
break. Oh my god,
he
it's
breaks the
ferocious.
frame or whatever.
Yes,
you know what I
he
mean?
does,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. It's so cool.
he just did that. Also, Mike, you're right. Like, why is he still dressed like it's like 9:30 at night?
I know. Like, what is he doing? He's like, is he working a business job?
And
on
I
the
love this
side?
because Charlie's so like, yeah, my room, my house. He's so clueless as to what's coming.
Yeah. He's
Dude,
like,
so
I'm
Still
safe.
creeping
I'm
out
totally
in the
safe.
back.
Yeah. Yep.
Ugh.
Smile.
Oh, out of focus when Jerry's creeping
Yeah.
up on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Here it
we go.
comes because it's gonna be pretty quick, I think.
He has a conversation first and then he pulls it out.
Oh, he whips it out.
Whips it out, man.
Hey Jerry,
He
check
does.
this out.
Oh god, the dawning realization.
Yeah.
Oh, just a quick choke.
Ugh.
Throws him. Yep.
If I got thrown through a door like that, I'd have to take 3 weeks off work.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, but the mom doesn't wake up. It's crazy.
No.
She does
this,
eventually,
This
right?
score that's going on right
Eventually.
now, too, that to your earlier point, Maddie, the electronic score going on.
It's wonderful.
It really has a way of elevating it and making it.
You're right, James.
It doesn't
does.
make it unscary. Like the scariness is still there. It just adds an extra element to the scene. Whereas, if you play the wrong music, it could take you out of it. This doesn't.
You're right. It's not heavy-handed. It's like it's
Yeah.
perfect for the scene. I agree with you. Yeah.
All right, John, you can see it clear, so you're going to have to be our fact checker in case we miss it.
Okay, we've been slammed against the wall.
He's
Still off
he's
the
got him
ground.
jacked up.
Yes, his feet. That's great shot of the feet. Like you can see it like clearly like a foot and a half off the floor.
I love it. He does it to that big
He's
black
dragging
guy
him over.
at the at Club Radio later.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does it to Ali from Friday 3
Oh yeah, in the
in the club.
Club Radio.
Club Radio.
It's so like generic. Club Radio.
so great.
I mean,
All right,
dude,
here he
I
goes,
go
here
to
he
that
goes.
Club every
Dragging it.
Friday.
He's got it. Matt, you're right.
So far, so yeah. Now he's tisking him.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, Matt, I apologize.
No, you don't have to apologize. I don't need an apology.
No,
never
but I
asked
could
you
have
for an
sworn that
apology.
he reacts to something at the end. Because what makes him leave?
Well, he reacts in his own
Oh,
house.
he
That's what-
stabs him.
maybe-
He stabs him with the pencil.
He stabs him with the pencil right through. Then,
Yeah, yeah,
and that's a really visceral reaction.
Yeah. No, so you're right,
Oh, he turns
Yeah,
into
yeah.
this old.
This scene is great.
I'm
Yes.
allergic to lead.
And the way that William Ragsdale plays this, like how scared he is afterwards, and the psychological trauma, you can see the trauma that he just went
Yes.
through. He plays like.
That's what I'm saying. He calls
know
him
that he
after
didn't-
this.
I know he didn't do too much after this.
No.
But watching this as one of his earlier roles, you would say this guy could do something.
By the way, when he's dragging him across the wall toward the window, what is his elbow? It's smash. Is it a pinball machine? Is it his beer sign? He,
No,
like,
you know what that
crunches
is?
what is it?
You ever? My
Look
friend
up.
had this thing. It's like that thing you like have balls in it, and it like goes through like
Oh,
metal
yeah,
things,
yeah,
like,
yes.
doot.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. He had it in his room.
How the heck do you know that, by the way?
Because my friend had it, and as soon as I saw it, it like that triggered that memory, and I was like, I know that thing. You know what I mean?
You saying Plinko?
I
Is
said
that
Kind
what
of
it's
similar
called?
to that, yes.
It's some sort of like casino
Yes,
game,
but
like,
yes.
but it's like a ball that.
You know the
like,
thing 11 uses in the last season of or
Stranger
season
Things?
4 and 5 of Stranger Things.
Yeah, they have the hand versions of
He's
them.
in
but,
the
you
like
know.
rainbow room. She keeps dropping that thing in, trying to get it
Oh,
to land in
yes.
the.
Yeah.
It's that show, The Wall, or whatever, with the guy who used to do the Walking Dead commentaries after the
There's
episodes.
that
Chris,
too.
whatever his
Yeah.
name is.
So we've established this isn't
Hardwick.
supposed to be Middle America. This is supposed to be Los Angeles, correct?
It is.
Because there's a TV studio, right? So there could be a TV studio in Middle America. There was horror hosts were a big thing, and they were all over the country.
Very accessible.
I was just about to ask
The
about
stars.
this. You mentioned noticing things you never notice. In watching this scene, the mug that he pulls the pencil from,
Yeah.
it's like a University of Iowa mug. Not
Is
that
it?
means they're in Iowa, but like
Oh.
to me, it's probably
Maybe
just
it
a
is.
nod. Like maybe the prop guy went.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is a good. Now, wait a minute. Is
Well,
this
like-
Middle America or is this Los Angeles?
I don't know.
I think
That's
it's
what I'm
supposed to
saying.
be ambiguous. Like I don't.
I always assumed it was Middle America myself. When you guys were saying Los Angeles, I was low key shocked over here.
Well, here's the thing. The reason I'm asking when they literally leave the house and they do that whole like is Jerry and he drinks the holy water, blah blah blah. And Charlie's like, you have to walk her home first, needle dick or whatever he calls it. So then they're walking her home. And this is when they're in all, Mike, this is the part. I'm sorry.
No, Charlie's the best because he freaks out. He's like, you asshole, treat a woman
Charlie's
right.
mean. He's fucking mean to Evil in this movie, man. He calls him like all these names.
And
and-
Evil's just like, yeah, okay. Like he's just like his reactions.
But Mike, this is, you and I talked about this in the episode, is the fact that there's this beautiful suburban setting, but then they're walking Amy home, and suddenly they're on a city street by clubs, and like, where is this? That's what I mean. Where is this?
And we talked about this in the episode. This is like a very 80s
There's a
thing.
city alley.
It's
like where the guys were doing heroin from Friday 8.
Yeah, totally. It's like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, where is this alley and where's Club Radio? Like in the middle of Iowa.
Right.
If this is Iowa, what the fuck? There's a club called Club Radio that's packed to the gills. Like I guess if it's by
Packed?
like a college, sure.
Is it
You know
2
what I mean?
blocks from Charlie's house? Like, I want to know this.
I know. It's very strange. Very strange.
But if you see the end of the block past Jerry's house, it does look like the city is out there. Like, they don't go there with the
And
camera very much,
Matt,
but you see it.
And we talked about this. I love this fact.
Hold up.
What?
Fright Night 1985 is set in the fictional American suburban town of Corvallis, Iowa.
Oh
Wow.
my God! There you go.
University of Iowa. There it is.
Wow.
Holy shit.
By
So
way
there
of
you
Los
go.
Angeles.
I thought it was L.A. You know what I mean? This whole
Well,
time.
it is L.A., but
Right, but I meant I thought it was supposed to be L.A.
Okay.
But what I was
flabbergasted.
what I
by
was
that.
just gonna
Yes.
say, Matt, that shot you just talked about. We talked about this on the episode. What I think is so cool, that is actually when they turn. It's like the other side of Charlie Street, and they show
Yes.
that one shot.
yes.
It looks like you see like a hill and like a
Yes,
road.
absolutely.
That is a painting.
It's a map paint. It's like okay, that's what
They
it is.
literally put somebody painted that, and it's just in the background, like on a scrib or whatever they call it, like a canvas basically. And it looks so real. If you go back, it's quick, and that's why they probably do it. It's only like 3 or 4 seconds. But if you look at that, you literally think you're seeing things move, but it's all a painting. There's nothing moving.
crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool. So pay attention to that next time you guys watch it. It's pretty neat.
So the other item I just learned in researching the answer to this question we asked is that the way you're able to formally identify that this is the case in the movie is that there's a shot that has an apartment eviction notice that's on screen.
Yes,
Oh,
because
that's right. Yeah,
Peter's
Peter Vincent
trying to
gets
hide it when the
evicted.
kids come over.
Oh,
He's
and
trying
does
to, he
it say
folds it up.
Iowa?
Yeah, so it's saying that on there it says it's Corvallis, Iowa.
Oh, you can't
Oh.
possibly read that. Who could read that?
Maybe. I think it's
Such
pretty
great
close up.
detective work.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't-
good.
I
Good job,
cannot
John.
believe that like this
I know, my
That's
mind's
insane.
blown.
read it together like that.
Yeah, that's cool. So-
You guys brought up that scene. It just happened to be on, and we look over and fucking
That's nuts.
the cup gets knocked over. Man.
Well, that explains a lot because I was thinking of the TV studio scene and like what kid could
Yes.
just walk up to a TV studio and like just talk to like an actor.
Accost the host.
Yeah,
Our
like
host that
in
you
Los
love.
Angeles, you wouldn't get anyone near anybody. You know what I mean? But in Iowa, if there's like
Sure.
a small TV studio, sure.
It's
So
really
that-
cool. It's much
It makes it
cooler that way.
It makes
doesn't
it
it?
cooler because I love small town America.
It's a
horror
cable
hosts.
little station that he gets fired. Like, it does make
It's
it
like
cooler,
Wayne's
man.
World. You know what I mean?
But you're right. We're not led to believe that it's some small town thing.
Right. Right.
You feel like this is like a major show.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
it is amazing that it's just this local.
It's just a
fucking-
local
yeah,
Iowa
You're right.
horror
It adds
host.
a real level of coolness.
Yeah, and props to
Now,
Club
also,
Radio.
like lore to that town. Fucking awesome. Yeah, dude. Club Radio. It's got
Club
to be
Radio.
the only
That
club
must be
within
the
a 200
only
mile
place.
radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Dude.
can't be another club in
So-
Corvallis, Iowa, wherever the fuck
No.
you said.
When does
Certainly
Evil
not
drive out
blasting
in the
David
Jeep?
Bowie.
And like you see that he's a vampire. Like, when was that after they get out of the club and they escape?
Yes,
when
he's
Charlie
in the back,
escapes?
and he's like, blah!
Because Amy doesn't get out of the club. She goes with Jerry. Jerry takes her from the club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but aren't
Yeah,
they all in the
yeah.
Jeep?
Is Jerry and Amy?
Yeah, they're all in the
They're all in
Jeep.
the
I
Jeep.
think the idea
'Cause-
is that they're all
Because that's
like,
Billy Cole's Jeep, I think.
Oh, it's
And-
Billy Cole's
and
Jeep. That
he's
makes
driving
sense.
them. He's driving them back.
I love when he
Like
shows
a
up and he's in the
designated
trench.
driver. It's nice.
Jerry's in the
Yeah.
trench coat, like he just finished with Evil and everything. He turned him and everything. And then when he shows up to the club, he's got that seducing sweater on. He just like leans
Oh,
on the
yeah.
railing.
That was
It's like,
my
dude, where did he
other-
make this? Where did he make the costume change? Like,
Yeah.
how did this? Was he wearing it underneath?
You know what?
I
I
don't-
was about to wear. I have a sweater like that. I was going to put that on and have my fangs in, but I was like, I couldn't talk with fangs through the whole episode, so I just chose to go Charlie. But yeah,
like what you're wearing right now, Mike, is exactly what he has on. In
I'm
this.
telling you, it's
Like,
funny. He has a
it's
yellow
identical.
shirt, and I have it, but it's like up in my attic right now. It's like one of my school shirts that I put away for summer just because my closet's really small. But I really was gonna go legit and wear the yellow one. But I think at one scene he's wearing this blue. You know, I don't know. I was
Oh
trying
yeah,
to-
it's on. It's on right now.
There you go.
I think Tom Holland tributes Salem's Lot in this when Evil goes over to Peter Vincent's house and he puts the thing on his forehead the same
Yes.
way
Yeah.
Oh,
that
God.
David Soul does.
Yes, that's right.
Oh
That's
yeah,
so
I
cool.
didn't really think of that.
To the one, remember the sheet, the scene where the chick's under the sheet and she.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so frightening. That
Ooh.
scene.
Yeah. Yep. That's great.
I mean, if we're just kind of talking through favorite portions of this film, I guess one thing I'd like to mention for sure are the practical effects, particularly the transformation scene with Evil Ed. Like,
Yes, let's talk about the Evil Ed's death scene. What are you talking about?
man,
So he starts off as Raggedy Andy upstairs under the covers,
Oh,
right? with
yeah,
the,
that's
the
pretty
red
fun.
mop on his head or
Yes.
whatever it is.
That's great.
I mean, it's like right on par. It's like if you have the most frightening experience in mind, it's like, just so you know, we're gonna Evil Ed the shit out of this.
Exactly. They
Well-
just Evil Ed's weird in regular life, man. He wait till you see he becomes a vampire, right? He gets even-
Truly.
So what is he?
Well, I think this is cool, Mike, because this is the lore. This is the lore that if you watch Bram Stoker's Dracula in '92, like Gary Oldman clearly takes the form of a wolf when Mina or whatever he does that whole thing with her. He actually rails her as a wolf, I think, in the movie.
Yeah.
But that's the classic Dracula, is that it turns to a bat, it turns to a wolf. So they really, really are going all the way back here. And like John said, the effects are staggering. But this is where I want to talk about Evil's in the end of this movie, right? He's not dead in this scene because he's not killed with a proper stake. He's killed with a chair leg or whatever Peter Vincent grabs that he can stake him with, but it's not a proper stake. The
So
same way, Mike, here's my theory.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of The Lost Boys, right? Well, by the way, Hammer Horror kind of established that whole thing where you had to have you had to tap through the heart with a material, a certain material or whatever. So anyway, David, notice all the gory friends in his gang and how they get killed. David does what? He returns to his human form. My theory is they were going to get David back for another movie that never happened, but David is not dead in the end of The Lost Boys. Same way as Evil is not dead. That's my
Right.
theory. I don't know
Yeah.
what you guys think about that, but
No, that's interesting, man. I didn't even think of that. But that's so true about David. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I never even thought of that.
I don't know what you
Um,
guys think. You probably think I'm crazy too, but you can. Feel free.
No, well, it makes sense because then we hear Evil Ed at the end. Why would we hear him if he's dead? You know what I mean?
Well, he's not, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
And David wasn't killed, right? He's killed by deer horns or whatever. He's not killed by a proper stake either. He's impaled on something. So therefore, right, according to the Hammer Horror rules and these classic, I don't think David's dead. Anyway, it's just my theory.
So do you think there were plans for Fright Night 2 to be about Evil Ed?
I mean, wouldn't you think?
You would think so.
Has anyone seen Fright Night 2?
Yeah.
Yes, it's good.
It's
It's just
good.
not nearly as good, but it's good.
That one takes place in LA, doesn't it?
Yes, it's good because you have Jerry back, you have Peter Vincent back. You just don't have Evil Ed.
No, and that's what I'm saying. You know, he was off doing porno, I think, right? Didn't he go
Was
into
Yeah,
he?
at
porn
that
after
point,
this?
I think so.
Are you
yeah.
kidding me?
He
Oh,
did like
do you want that?
976 Evil and then went into porn.
Yeah, 976 Evil, which was a Robert Englund movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a couple titles of films he's
Oh,
been in. Do you want me to
no,
rattle
John.
them off?
Oh, please.
Okay, here we go. Leather Virgin is one.
Oh my God.
Leather Intrusion Case 4.
Intrusion.
Butt Blazer. That one.
Was he a fluffer, or was he actually in these porn? Was he the guy that comes in between
No,
to warm
he-
everybody up, or was
no,
he?
he
Actually,
was in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
A couple I'm
Yeah, don't say all of them.
skipping over.
Yeah.
Hunk Hotel. That one sounds good.
I've been there actually.
Have you been to the Latin Crotch Rockets nightclub?
I was
Because that-
supposed to, but I heard a better review, so I didn't go.
Yeah. And
Sea
the
lice.
last one I will give you is the Cockpit.
Oh, okay. There you go. Play on words.
Perfect.
All right.
The
Great.
cockpit. Beautiful.
Excellent. Yeah.
Play on words? Okay, yeah.
His,
Talk about snakes on a
That's
plane.
funny, Mike.
That's another one he did. Snakes on a plane.
I would
Anaconda.
absolutely love to have him on our show, though. Like, he would be such a cool person to talk to. I think Stephen Jeffries would be
Yeah.
a bucket list
So I think we should talk about this scene that just popped up on screen. So when Billy Cole dies.
Yeah, this is what this guy's talking about now.
So
yeah.
now, listen to my theory about Billy Cole. We know he's like Jerry's like bitch boy, right?
Do you think he's just a human that was melted though?
But do you think that like Jerry gave him like some of his blood to make him like more
Isn't he like Star, like the in between, and like Lost Boys? He's like the in between, right? Not quite turned fully, but glamored, and yeah.
I guess that's why his death was different. You know what I mean? Like because he gets shot like what, like 3, 4, 5 times. It's like Michael Myers. You know, I shot him 6 times.
Yeah.
He keeps coming back, but then he gets stabbed with a stake, and then he reacts, and that's when he gets like the ooze and stuff. So. He must be like half vampire, right, Matt? That's what you're.
I'm thinking. Yeah, he definitely is. He can't. I don't think he can be with Jerry and not be half vampire because he must have. He must have been fed his blood.
That whole like, because the vampire culture has this. They put this premium on like tradition and lore, and like there are these standards that exist almost. So it's like, hey, the victim has to have a certain profile. The process is the process sort of thing. And it is true that they're like the lackey of like, hey, you have to have a Renfield, right? Of a person that's not.
Right. Yes. Billy Cole is very much Renfield.
Yeah. The aptitude isn't there. But what's different about Billy Cole is like when the police are there and stuff, he's like mocking. He's like getting jabs in, like, like
yes.
Doing that like boxing kangaroo sort of routine. And Jerry Dandridge, like, he leans into it a little bit too, which is interesting because it gives
him like Shooter McGavin and Happy Gilmore.
Yeah,
honestly, that's what he does. But
Lay by the Bay. What am I? Okay, I'm sorry, John. You're making a good point.
No, but like he has like a credibility that a Renfield doesn't, which is interesting because
he's not eating bugs. He's not like doing like these bottom of the barrel, like subservient, ridiculous things, right? Like licking piss off the floor. No, he's actually like a handy guy. He fixes up around the yard. Like he guards the coffin. He answers the door and knows exactly what to say to keep people at bay and keep them. Yeah, you're right. No, he's very serviceable and
he gets the apples.
My God,
he clearly does the bitch work.
He does.
But like he's also, you can tell that Jerry regards him almost as equal and not as lesser than.
Is there like a romantic connection between Jerry?
It seems
and
to be a very ambiguous thing. Yeah, it's ambiguous for sure because the way he leans on, like he seems like he's a plaything, maybe a sexual plaything. Who knows?
Brewster's mom says immediately, she's like, "With my luck, they'll be gay." She says.
Yeah,
she does say that.
Yeah,
she does. Yeah, which is true.
So they play on that.
Well,
and Jerry being bi is very good. Go ahead, Jamie.
The actors even said, like, we don't know. Like, it would make sense if it was, and we would lean into it if it was, but it was never stated.
But it's better that you don't know.
Yeah. And you could watch it assuming either, and it makes sense,
Yeah, sure.
Jamie, were those the same actors that were in Butt Blazer, or were those different actors?
No, Butt Laser, yeah.
Butt Laser? Is it Butt Blazer or Butt Laser?
No, I'm Butt Blazer.
Oh, gotcha.
The movie's called Butt Laser. I know I always yell at you guys when you get off topic, but I just have to point out really quick. And the scene that I'm thinking of, when Jerry comes over and the mom invites him in?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think of so much how the movie Disturbia is a huge,
100%.
huge ripoff of this movie. But that scene particular, when he's in the mom invites him in, single mom, dad dead. It's like almost the same exact scene. It's crazy. Yeah. And just the reaction of Shia LaBeouf, you know what I mean? Like, it's like the same exact scene. It's almost note for note. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah. That's why we love Disturbia so much.
Oh,
it
me
reminds
too.
us of this.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Like, is it a perfect movie? No, but man,
I'm shocked you guys haven't picked it yet. I'll be honest with
2000s version of this. I thought about it, Maddie, last time, but then I don't know what happened. I think because we just did Hitchcock, I was like, I don't want to.
Right.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't do Rear Window, so why not?
That's cool. What else? We didn't really talk about Amy too much. You know what I mean?
No, but she was great.
Amy.
Like I don't know about you guys, but I saw this after I was already aware of
Married with Children.
Married with Children.
Yeah.
So I had such like a distaste for her.
Yes.
As that kind of character, like the one I'm supposed to have like a love interest in. Like he does, typically as a viewer, as a teen boy or whatever, you have that same attraction. And it just is not there for me with her because of her as the neighbor and Married with Children. But that doesn't take away from her performance in this movie because she's perfect. She plays the perfect nagging girlfriend.
Yep.
She plays a perfect victim there at the end. Like, it's really well done on her.
But even
on her
the,
part.
you're right, James. But there's layers too. Like if you watch, like she's going with evil on this quest that she must think Charlie's absolutely insane, but she's doing it. And when, at one
Out
point,
of
Charlie
love
looks at her and
yeah.
goes, and she goes, "I love you, Charlie." And it's like, holy crap!
Yeah,
that
when
one,
he asks if she believes,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's a really, really great little.
Which
5
is
second
honestly,
thing.
in that situation, if you put yourself there in the real world, that's
Amy's
the most you can
teeth.
ask for somebody, right? Like, for them to just have faith in you, not
Yes.
because they believe you necessarily, but because they love you and
Yeah.
they're there for you regardless. That's a great feeling to have. So yeah, she just nails every facet of that role that she had
Like
to play.
she does. Yeah. If you're crazy, I'm gonna protect your craziness. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put
So
a
I'm here
shield
for
around
you.
it.
Amy's
You're
on the
insane, but I'm here
cover.
for you.
So
Yeah.
if I think that's really cool. I think as soon as I saw Amy's teeth, I was like,
That
yeah.
is one of the best covers, by the way,
Amy's
probably ever.
teeth.
Yeah. It's but it's so cool that she's like, you know what I mean? Think about it. You got two characters that are sort of side characters. You got Amy making the cover of the poster, and you have Evil Ed, the last thing we hear before the movie rolls credits. Like that's pretty crazy, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of interesting.
Well, we're playing with a world where we're playing with an afterlife that anything is kind of possible.
Speaking of the ending, I know we
Yeah.
talked about this before, but you guys know how this the original ending or whatever, the script was different because
Remind me, because I remember we talked about it in the episode.
Well,
Matt, but-
so but yeah, Charlie and Amy are lying on the bed. So it's kind of a cyclical thing, right? It ends originally just as it starts with them making out on the bed. Fright Night comes on the TV. Peter DeVincent is there. Tonight's Creepy Crawlers. Dracula Strikes Again. But this time it was the howling ending because Peter Vincent transforms like on camera.
on the screen,
Oh,
right?
Yes, the
that's
same way
right.
Dee Wallace does in the end of at her job.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
and he says hello, Charlie, or something like that at the end or whatever, and it was freeze frame and the credits roll, which is really wow. It would have. I think this is a great alternate ending. Like if you ask me, this is a really cool. Like I don't know if they
wish that
filmed
would've-
this. I don't think
if
they
they did, that would have been so cool to have an extra. You know what I mean? I would.
You know what
Yeah, I
vampires
would've
look
loved
like?
it.
They look like this.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
He
But
just
that is
transforms.
cool. Yeah.
Ah.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's like the ending of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Like, there's no hope left.
Yeah.
Everything's gone. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like a cryptic ending in
Mhm.
comparison.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I love that ending.
So
That is
right
one of the greats.
right after this, Tom Holland, we didn't talk about him too much, but he went off to do Child's Play, correct?
Oh
Right
yeah,
after this?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
88.
What a-
He
This
did
was
a
a
couple
great-
years later.
this was great. Just like his vision for this movie and the way that he just wrote it and directed it. I mean, if you see some of the behind the scenes stuff, it's clear that he was a little more prickly than I would have imagined him being. But it clearly worked. So
Yeah, I love seeing interviews with him. He seems like a passionate guy, but I agree, James. Like I saw some of that behind the scenes stuff too, and I was like, ooh, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I mean, you know, a lot of guys were like that. I'm not trying to
Mhm.
hate on him. It
No,
clearly
not
worked.
at all.
So, you know, some of those, when you see like the Friday the 13th documentary on like all the movies, Camp
Yeah.
Crystal Lake Memories or whatever, I love hearing those stories of the different directors and
Danny Steinman
kind
was
of
a
the
monster.
continuity. Yeah,
Yeah, they're like,
Yes.
hey, he sucks, so we put his cooler on top of the fucking. You remember that, Jamie?
stuff like that.
He put his
Yes.
cooler on top of the.
Well, that was the producer's cooler, the guy that wasn't giving them the money they needed.
Frank Mancuso, yeah.
What was the
Yeah,
other dude? There was like a Mancuso gets the big headline, but then there was like a intermediary producer. You
Oh,
know?
I see. Gotcha.
So when they blew up the RV, it went like.
You're talking about
flying
6?
off. Yeah,
Yes. Is that 6, the one with the cooler?
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, because
They like Tom McLaughlin though, didn't they? Didn't the actors like Tom McLaughlin?
It wasn't him either. It was the guy that had to
was a
like
producer.
green light the money. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they were pissed because they weren't getting the money that they needed for a certain scene, but he had this awesome cooler, so they were like, "Fuck your cooler."
We're gonna put it on top of the RV when we blow
Yeah.
it up.
I
And you
love
can
it.
see it flying even in the.
You're right. Oh my God, I never even thought of that. Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Do you guys want to play the game that I have planned for us
Oh, dude,
before
yeah.
we
Let's
wrap
do it.
this up? All right, that's cool. Let's try it.
You guys have any last thoughts on this movie? No.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Is this a yearly watch for you guys? It is for me.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Multiple
a summer
times a year, yeah.
multiple. So you can watch this outside of summer.
Yes.
Okay. I think I
watch
could
it
too.
around Halloween sometimes too.
That's cool.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
a
really
cool-
watch
yeah.
it outside of summer, but I'll put it on multiple times during the summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely more of a summer movie for me. But
Yep.
yeah, love it. We'll do a rating afterwards, but let's play this
Yep.
game first. All
All
right. So, what are the two things I had right on there?
Stake it, fake it.
Stake it, fake it. So that's the name of the game. Stake it and fake it. So I'm going to read a statement about this film, and you guys are going to hold up stake it or fake it, and then we can discuss. Okay?
Cool. Yep.
So
All right.
stake it means it's true, fake it means it's false.
Or it's like you agree, you disagree kind of thing. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so it's opinion, not like trivia.
Yeah. So it's like stake it is like, yes, I agree. Fake
agree.
it is like
Okay.
bullshit. You know what I mean? Okay.
Got
you
it.
ready? Jerry Dandridge is a better vampire than Dracula.
Vampire.
Matt agrees.
I think Jerry Dandridge is like the best vampire.
Wow.
Yeah, I
oh,
gotta go
Jamie
with
does
it.
not, and John does not. All right. So there you go. Cool. So, and
Because he's
comments,
more real.
guys?
He's more real. Like Dracula
It's more relatable.
is classic, but Jerry is like the guy who he's like, like one of the serial killers that could just go around and charm the shit out of the neighbors. And then he's ripping people's heads off behind the scenes, but he's so charming, so charismatic. That's why I said he's better, because I think he could fit in normal society, whereas Dracula, with his freaking big ass collars and his,
Yeah.
really wouldn't be
See,
fitting
I
I
in
think
think
town.
that fucking creep. Whereas Jerry Dandridge, you're like, can I have a bite of your apple? Yeah.
Exactly. Go
Well,
ahead,
Jerry
James.
Dandridge is he's a much more likable vampire than Dracula, but Dracula he is Dracula, and he's more mystical and mythical and seductive. I don't know. To me,
Yeah.
what you describe, Maddie, is to me what Dracula is. So this, by definition, Jerry Dandridge couldn't be that. But either
But
way,
I respect both of you, what you said, because
Yeah.
I really was on the fence about that too. So
Yeah. All right, here we go. Next one. You ready? Evil Ed deserved better.
Yeah.
Evil Ed
Yes.
deserved better.
Like his, his fate, basically.
I think he got what he wanted.
Whoa.
I thought he
All
got what he
right.
wanted.
Okay. All
Got a
right.
chance anyway.
John said no.
The moment
John-
where he
John,
says,
why? Yeah.
far be it from me to take a fool's money or whatever, like, that interaction's transactional. But then the moment after he realizes, like, I'm in, he says, okay. And it's like, let's get down to business. He's like, where and when do you expect the vampire to attack or whatever? Like, he does have a genuine interest in his friends, I think. So, like,
Mhm.
I think he got done a little bit dirty.
You know
Okay.
what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to change my idea, my answer, and here's why.
Matt, I love your drawing. I noticed you have like the stake it. That's really cool.
I made little blood droplets.
I
Yeah,
like
suck.
that,
I'm not an
dude.
artist, but
love it.
And here's the reason I'm going to say this. He goes basically from being subservient to Charlie to being subservient to Jack. Because remember, the master will kill you for this. Oh, slowly. Oh, so. So he's
slowly.
never in control of his own life. He's always serving other people.
Sure.
So to that point, I would agree that he deserved better. Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
No.
No, he's still John.
Here, my
Jamie's still
thinking
hanging
on
on.
this is he made his choice. He took the money and then
I
just
agree with that.
pretended to be interested in this. He did not actually subservient to him here. He was working on this as he wasn't even really working on it. He just
Wait,
took the
working
money,
on what? What are we talking about here?
Trying to figure out how to help him how
Like,
to kill a
his
vampire.
help is transactionally
You're
saying.
right. Like he gives him the money. He says, "Help me learn how to kill a vampire." He doesn't
Yeah.
really give a shit. It's all
No.
a ruse.
It is.
I love
agree.
when
He
Brewster's
made his
like,
bed. He laid down. Fuck him. Love
tonight.
him. I love him. But he made his choice.
Well, when he asked
He
that
wanted to be
question,
a prick.
where and when do you expect the vampire to attack? He's like, tonight, in my bedroom.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, dude. I
that's it.
know. So innocent.
Yeah. So great.
And he's being a prick. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't believe you for 1 second. You know, he's not
Yeah.
being the actual supporter. What he needed was his girlfriend just blindly listening to him and
Right.
Believing it.
right. Yeah. All right. Next one, guys. Ready? Peter Vincent is the real hero. Is Peter
these are
Vincent the
good
real
questions
hero?
because they really could go
Yeah,
either way.
I'm going
Yeah.
to take it.
You think he is?
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh, you all think
I think
he is.
I think he steps it up, man. Because
Yeah.
the fact that he changes so dramatically from being the guy who does it on TV, but he thinks it's all crap and it's just a money making thing, and the fact that
Exactly.
he actually does it and steps up to the plate, and
He has the
he could have
biggest-
walked away, but that glass, seeing
Yes.
it in his mirror props and not seeing Jerry there,
Mm-hmm.
he makes a decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's his arc. Is you're supposed to be the hero, and he says, "No, fuck you. I'm not going to be the hero." And then
That's the
finally,
theme.
his conscience gets the best of him, and he comes around and does, completes his heroic arc.
Yes. All right.
Matt,
We
you
got
got scenes happening right now. Sorry.
What do you got?
The scene's on right now where
Oh,
Wow.
the glass.
that's so
The
funny.
mirror, the shard of glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy Cole goes, well, at least I got one good bit of news. At least they're going to be off our trail. And he goes, crunch.
Yeah.
He steps on it. That's great.
That's great. All right. Here we go. The controversial one. Fright Night has better practical effects than The Lost Boys.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm staking that one.
Yeah. I would go there
Simply
too.
because the evil.
They're
Ed
pretty even, but
scene.
Got nothing from Jamie. Oh, he agrees too.
I think it's how you define the practical effects, and I like how this one felt like more raw. Like
Mhm.
it felt like they were coming up with shit on the fly. Stevie Johnson, who's amazing
Yeah.
effects artist,
yes.
Yeah.
just creating some of this shit just off the cuff and coming up with random shit and ideas that hadn't been established yet. So to me, that makes this just a step above. But you can
Yeah,
go
the
wrong
transformation
calling either
scene
one.
is fantastic.
It is
That's
great. Yeah.
My exact answer is the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I got one more for you guys. You ready? And I think I know where this is going to go.
Fact.
The remake is underrated. Oh, wait. What? Matt, I thought you said you
I like it, but I don't
watched
think it's. I don't think it's underrated though.
You don't think it's underrated?
I like it, but I don't think it's.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily. It's not so great that I'm like, oh my god, this is really underrated. You got it. No.
I don't like it enough to say stake it, but I do
Yeah.
like it more than I did the first time
Yeah,
I saw it.
that's
I'd almost-
exactly
I'm
right.
right there with you, Maddie.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
almost
exactly
say
right.
like Disturbia is like a remake. You know what I mean? If you think about it, it's almost like a
Disturbia
better
is a
remake.
better
And an
remake.
infinitely
Absolutely.
better film.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
totally.
We all agree about that.
Welcome to Fright Night.
So it's my turn to pick. Is it my
Real.
turn? I gotta go grab something real quick. Can I grab
Wait,
something?
yeah,
30
go ahead.
seconds?
Go
Let me
ahead.
grab something.
Wait, you haven't picked yet? Dude, if he hasn't decided yet on his film,
Oh.
No, I
it's
think
gonna
he
be
just
shot.
means like it's his turn to.
Yeah.
Either
guys-
that or gonna have like a prop.
I think he's
Yeah.
got some sort of prop, right?
I'm
He
kinda
probably
scared.
does. Wait, what? Oh, he almost held it right in front of the camera.
Yeah.
That was almost a big no-no.
Maybe I'll have to like rewind it and cheat since I never get these fucking right.
Yeah. And we should definitely check our calendars to make sure we're definitely doing next Sunday. I think I'm good. All right, Matt, you good?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right,
This
so
is gonna be-
Maddie
this
is
is gonna be
guessing the
difficult.
movie.
So, Matt,
Maddie
did you
has a
decide
movie in
right
mind,
now, or did you know and you just had to go grab it?
No, I just grabbed it. No, I did. I knew.
When did you
Wait.
decide?
Man, I've been toggling back and forth between
Because you've had 2 weeks.
two films,
Okay.
and I'm hoping to get this one more time in our time doing this. I don't know how long we're
Oh,
going to be
because
doing
you're
this
going to
for.
save this other film?
Because I do want to pick this other film. Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
Two
wait,
radically different movies.
do we need to rank Fright Night real quick?
Oh,
before we
yeah,
do-
yeah.
we do-
Let's rate
yes.
the movie. Out of 5, right?
I'm going 4.5.
I am too.
Yeah, I mean that's the answer I have to like. To me, it's a 5 out of 5, but also like as a film, it's not a 5 out of 5. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
so like if you're asking me what I feel about it, it's 5 out of 5. But like I think the right answer is that it's 4.5 out of 5.
Right. Yeah. James?
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm just gonna say 5 out of 5. Fuck it.
Wow. I love
There
it,
you go.
dude. The passion, the love.
I gave. What did I give? It follows like 4.5. So yeah, this is
I think
5.
you did.
Jamie's like, I love
4.75.
every movie.
There's no wiggle room anymore. You gave everything has to be 5 that you like better
Everything
than
else
that, which is a
sucks,
lot of
dude.
movies.
I
Yeah.
give
Give it a
Coyotes a 5
4.7.
out of 5. But it sucks.
But I loved the AI coyotes. So
I love
Yeah,
James goes, this is not a good movie. I love when he says that on the podcast. My favorite.
My number one pick, my first pick is, yeah. All right, Matt.
Awesome, James.
All right, I'm going to go first. Is this an 80s movie?
No.
is it a slasher?
So this is where we're going to run into a problem. I'm going to say, yep.
Okay.
Fuck, but he prefaced that with, but this is where we're
I'm
going to
gonna
run into a
say
problem.
It's
And there
not.
was no
he's not even
pause. It
gonna
was just,
say,
yep.
like, yeah. It's like I'm gonna say, yep. Okay. Is this a creature feature?
Yep.
Fuck.
And I'm
Is
sorry,
this-
you said
I'm
it's
thinking-
not an 80s movie?
Not.
No.
We're gonna figure out the decade
Is it?
here.
Go ahead, Mike. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, is it a '90s movie?
No.
Is this a aliens film?
Nope.
Okay.
That's a good question.
That would
That's a
have
good
really.
question.
Such an interesting question, Jamie.
Yeah.
Well, I
Why?
didn't know.
He wants
if
to know
they-
whether it's in
if
the
they-
franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
Huh.
if we're going with Blob as an alien in our creature feature, then to me, you know what I mean?
Is this a 2000s movie, like 2000 to 2010?
No.
Okay. So is there a killer? I mean, it's not a slasher, so
Not one in
It's
the
a
movie. There's
creature
not one
feature, yeah.
single killer. No.
Did
is
this
it a
movie come?
Christmas movie? Oh.
He said it was a slasher, though, Jamie. Don't forget.
Oh, he said it is.
He said
but
yup.
it's a creature feature. Okay. Yeah.
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 Wait, you said it was a creature feature?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did this come out after 2010?
Yes.
Is it Primate?
No.
That would have been good.
You sounded so like disappointed, almost like
Hmm.
is it Primate?
Well, you guys talked about that in your recent
After
episode.
Yeah.
2010. Fuck. Is there? Are there famous actors and actresses in this, or is it like no names?
No, there's people you recognize. Yeah. for
Okay.
sure.
Is it a? Is it a crocodile? Is our creature?
No. No.
because it's more than one. Fuck.
No, no. The
Damn.
way he answered it, though.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I don't believe there's a crocodile in this movie.
Could this be dinosaurs?
Are there
of
sharks
some
in this
sort?
movie?
No.
Feature slasher.
Are the
After
are the
2010.
creatures? Do they oscillate between being human and being creatures, or are they just creatures?
I think they're just full-on creatures.
Do you think any of us own this movie?
Yes.
Do,
All
do
of us?
I own this movie?
Maybe not. No. Maybe not Mike.
Okay.
I have it in
shit.
my hand.
Stop looking at my shelf.
I have the Blu-ray in my hand right now.
You have the Blu-ray. So
Yes,
Matt
that's why-
doesn't buy he buys a lot, but he doesn't have a huge collection. So this has got to be something that he really is into. Have
Is
we
it a
talked?
Jordan Peele film?
No.
That's a good question, Jamie.
That is good, James.
That's
That
a
is good.
really good question.
I need to get myself some Jordan Peele films. As a matter of fact, I don't own them, so I have to.
Nobody's in the chat. Nobody's guessed yet either. Throwing everybody for a loop.
Is it one of the Quiet Place films?
No.
Hmm.
Do you want me to start giving you guys some hints?
Oh wait.
No.
Oh fuck. All right, keep going. No, don't give hints. Don't give hints.
Okay.
I think I know it.
Is the creature like a bug or arachnid variety?
No, there are definitely one of those in there, sure.
Oh, so it's I think I might have it.
Is this
Say
the It remake?
No.
Is it Cabin in the Woods?
Ah,
Yes!
Nice.
The Cabin in the Woods.
Like
This
it,
came out
Matt.
in,
That's
like,
a tough one.
2010?
It was very tough because there's so many
2007.
different genres. If you would have kept going saying, "Is this it?" This I would have said, "Yep, yep, yep."
Matt-
Because it's all of these things.
Matt, I do
Yeah.
own this movie. By the
Oh,
way.
okay. I wasn't sure actually. I'd never
So
seen
we got to
it.
I do
redo the
not.
whole thing because
Actually, I don't.
Matt
own this
screwed
movie,
up.
which is
I
the
didn't
funny
screw up. I
part.
just didn't think you owned this. I didn't know how much you liked it. You never really talk about this film that much.
no,
that's why.
I think it's great. Yeah, didn't we
And
see
I,
this in
I went
theaters
with
together?
I went with the pick according to what Jamie's logic was because we talked about we talked about Tremors, we talked about Fright Night. We did like a lot of 90s, 80s. So I kind of thought that we could jump back into something a little bit more recent. So I really, really, really like this movie a lot.
That
Oh,
still
okay.
harkens to the past, so this is a perfect pick. Yeah.
I didn't see when he picked it because I wasn't looking at the chat. I was concentrating, but he did say Cabin
Yeah,
in the
you
Woods.
got it.
Oh shit, dude,
Yeah.
awesome.
That's great.
So James, you pick next then, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So Jamie, what you have a movie in mind already?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. All right. Because I have like three. Like I have three in my head ready to go. Like I've got them picked out. But yeah,
I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with Siamese connection. Only John will get that joke. Yeah.
Miami Connection.
what is it?
Bought
What is
this. When we went to Horror Hound, I bought this Blu-ray from. It's a 4K Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome,
Yeah,
and it's. Hold on.
you have it.
Here we go.
Oh my God!
Miami Connection,
What made you buy that?
dude.
What
I've
is
seen
that?
it. So I had to. Oh, you guys have to. It's on Tubi. Mike, you'll love
course it is.
how fucking ridiculous this movie is. I
Oh
feel
my
like this would be a
gosh.
Mike movie. Just, oh, dude.
Somebody
The
owns a
Steelbook?
steelbook. There's a
Holy
steelbook of this
shit.
movie.
I didn't know that.
When did this come out?
80. This, I don't know. 80.
Like,
something.
look at the cover.
87. Yeah, there
Like,
it
Oh
is.
this actually
my
really, this sums it up. It really does.
It does sum it up. A motorcycle gang is essentially competing against a band of. And when I say band, I mean a musical band
Like a band.
of like
is this
good
Coralco
guys.
like? Is it list like Ninja 3: The Domination? It kind of reminds me of like that kind of a
in
movie.
that vein, yeah.
Yeah.
The other one is Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
Oh, yeah, I've
a
heard that
double
one.
Feature. Okay, so
I've
if
definitely
you're
heard
familiar
that
with
one.
that, then this one is sort of along those lines.
Okay.
Well, I gotta check this out then.
Yeah, no, Mike, for sure. Just the music alone,
Wait, who's
you're
the
gonna die,
director?
dude. Wait till you hear the music in this.
Oh my God.
Wu-Sang Park.
John and I,
Wow.
on the way back from Cincinnati, I made him put the the soundtrack
It's
on Spotify,
On Spotify, yeah.
and we were
I thought
both
you were gonna
rocking
say you
out to
bought
it.
the soundtrack too. I was gonna be like,
No,
holy
no, no,
shit,
no.
dude! Movie and the soundtrack. This looks
But
amazing
anyways,
already.
it's
Oh, look
not
at
gonna
these
be-
guys.
Yeah,
Dude, they
there
got
you go.
matching shirts.
Yeah.
Honesty, loyalty, dun 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 dun.
Is that the song? Oh my God.
Look,
Yeah.
it's John Oates.
You will sing.
Wait, are there ninjas in this movie?
Yes, dude.
Dude,
Yep,
that's
Ninjas,
amazing.
motorcycle
They're all-
gangs. Yeah,
Savage Streets meets Ninja
it's like the
3:
Warriors.
Domination.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Look
So
at
it won't be
this.
that movie, but
But yeah, that's.
I'm excited to.
Michael
Yeah.
Dudikoff, American Ninja. I like that. Space too. The
That's so
Pentangle.
cool.
You guys ever see American Ninja?
Yeah, Maddie. Essentially, that's what this guy YK Kim wanted to do. With like, he felt like he could make those types of movies, but
Yeah.
nobody in Hollywood would hire him. So he was like, "Well, fuck you guys. I'm going to make my own movie."
I'll make
That's
my
what
own
this
movie.
is. Yeah.
I
He
love it
made it.
even more then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, Dirty Gummy said he has the Cabin of the Woods steelbook, not
Oh,
the steelbook for
There you
Mike.
go.
I was gonna say, how could there be a steelbook and a Vinegar Syndrome version of this film? That's great. Thank you for
oh, that's
clarifying.
actually really funny, Dan.
Thanks for clarifying, because I was
Thank
like,
you.
what? I might have to get the steelbook if there's a steelbook.
I also
Oh,
like
Jesus.
how he put the asterisk next.
Yeah, he's like, please make a correction.
Correction here.
He's like, I don't want to be associated with this film. Oh. So I forgot to talk when we talked about Fright Night. You guys own it, right? Which version do you own?
I think
Mine's
it's
just
like
a plain version. I don't have that. Mike, what do you have? That's an old. That's the what do you
That's
call it?
the
version?
Twilight time.
That's the unbelievable Twilight Time version. That
Yeah.
came out like really super early on,
Yeah.
and then
I
it was
got-
gone.
I just have it. It looks
Yeah, I
like
just
it's-
have
That's
Yeah.
the one I have, James.
Yeah.
I have the same one Jamie
that's
has.
the one I have too.
Yeah.
Mike got that Twilight Time one. I mean, that's worth
That's a
they
cool
probably
one.
$500 now or something to buy
Damn.
that.
No, it's probably not that much.
It's a
but-
couple of hundred, I'm sure.
And then I think I told the story, but I got this VHS. I have the newer Fright Night, right? Just to show it. So this is the newer version that they put
Mhm.
out. And then I was at Monster Mania, and they were selling this for like $15, and I was like,
Shit,
oh
dude.
my! It's
Wait,
like the
Mike, what was the
original.
first one you had?
This is the first one with Evil Ed on the cover.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
I
I'm just
love
gonna
that
grab
one.
it.
Yeah. So I have that one, and then I got this one at Monster Mania. I saw it on the shelf for $15. I looked on eBay;
15,
these are
damn.
going for
No, it's dirt cheap.
like $60-$70. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I got so lucky.
I love the,
Yeah.
the beautiful
Surprisingly-
big white print
Yeah.
on the side. On
Oh,
the
it's
spine.
so
It's
cool.
great.
Yeah,
This-
the back's cool.
This
in
version,
one.
Mike, I guess, is the one that was like more widely circulated, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, this was like the re-release the Columbia Pictures put out, I guess. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's
great.
just funny. Look at Evil Ed on the cover. I guess
I
they
want
went
this
for the-
VHS really bad.
Yeah, you should get it. It's cool. It's
Yeah, you
definitely-
James. You gave it a 5 for Christ's sake. You need the VHS.
I know.
I
Yeah, of
agree,
all
yeah.
people, you definitely
Yeah.
should.
Get
yeah.
the Steelbook, Jamie.
I save all my Steelbook money for Miami Connection. Every
There you
copy I
go.
can
That's it.
find.
He's waiting for it.
I
It's
just buy them
officially-
all as soon as they go for sale.
Yeah, that's
the
awesome.
entire Kickstarter.
I don't want anyone else to enjoy it. Yeah.
$20,000 to get one.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. So next Sunday, are we all good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right,
Good
cool.
night.
Next Sunday, Cabin in. Who said you're out, Matt?
No, I didn't say it.
Oh, I thought someone said I'm out.
No, I just said the 9th.
Oh, sorry. So Cabin in the Woods next Sunday. So everybody
Mm.
join us. It's going to be fun, and I can't wait to talk about this movie.
We're
I
going to
can't
be
wait
over
to
on the
watch
Horror
it
Dads
again.
channel. Yeah.
Yes, we'll be over on the Horror Dads channel. Thank you for clarifying that, Maddie.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it again as well, Mike. It's like it's not a yearly watch for me, so
No, but I haven't
having
seen
an
it in a
excuse,
long
yeah.
time, so I'm pumped about it. It's
Same.
gonna be
And I
fun.
really want to talk about it with people. I never really discussed it, so I think
Yeah.
it would be a really good discussion.
It's going to be fun. All right, guys. So catch us next week on Horror Dad's YouTube channel, and we'll be talking about the film Cabin in the Woods, picked by Jamie. All right.
let's go.
Picked
Take
by
care,
me.
everybody.